Name and badge number?
Dave Jones.
Dave Jones?
It's Echo 570.
0570. Okay, oops, sorry. We actually had somebody recently, the other day, out on the construction yard, the lumberyard area. He was telling us, his name was Vlad, but last name will be hidden for discretion's sake. We want to keep this as honest and open as possible. So he was telling us about an incident where he reported a stolen vehicle. Is there any action or course of action being taken by the police at this time?
Well, what's the vehicle look like?
Orange Ford GT.
Orange Ford GT.
Orange Ford GT.
Yes, sir. I believe it should have been in the police report that was filed that day.
It's too good.
He said that he came up to police. What are the precautions, or what are the necessary actions that are taken in events like that?
Search the median area, which would be about, I'd say, three blocks, maybe 4 blocks. And then you'd have to go. What's happening? Oh, sorry, you scared me. Then you'd have to probably go out.
He's just getting some close, wide-angle shots. Just yes, of course.
Scared me a little bit. You'd probably have to go out to 10 blocks or so, and then so on and so forth.
Okay.
So for the state troopers, we're statewide, so we would absolutely try our best to try and go around and everywhere, try and find the car.
So understanding that, of course, naturally it's a vehicle. It can go anywhere from like here to there. So how far or how long, because in a murder case, you would only have 48 hours, right? And then you move on to the next case. Of course, there's plenty of crime out there in this city. There's plenty of things that go on. You have a lot on your plate. So I would like to know if there's a window of opportunity, or has the police given up on poor Vlad here?
Poor Vlad. What do you mean? I gotta. When was this report?
Officer,
I'm trying to look for you.
I'm honestly shocked. You said poor Vlad. What do you mean? Wouldn't you agree that it was a traumatizing situation where his vehicle was taken from him? Okay, I'm sorry. I was caught off guard by the response. Of course, naturally, you didn't mean it in that way. Maybe I misunderstood you.
You're scaring me.
Oh, I'm just trying to do some honest journalism. I feel like it's good for the public to have honest journalism nowadays. And of course, we do have to be fair, so I do have to ask you some difficult questions.
So when did he put in the vehicle report for that?
Oh man, I would have to say it was yesterday, Eastern Standard Time. I wish I can give a time, but it should be in the police report. Tony, don't forget to take a couple pictures while you. Thank you. So honestly, now that we got the difficult questions out of the way, I'd like to take a moment to segue and say, we appreciate the fact that there is a police presence here to keep us safe. Is there any part of the shift that honestly just lets you? Have there been any interactions on your end that maybe you could say, man, the citizens here, this is what I do it for?
Yeah, there's been one time, man. Yeah.
Would you like to go more in depth, or is there a specific account that you can recollect?
Well, it was very late last night, and on a little bit of a later shift, and multiple bald men in white shirts and blue jeans start populating the city at a rapid rate.
All up in his shit, bro.
That sounds terrifying.
It was. There was only 2 of us on shift, and I'm technically not allowed to drive a car, but there's no one else on, and I kind of have to see what's going on every now and then. So,
interesting.
I get that little. I'm a cop. I gotta serve and protect.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
When the bald men in the white t-shirts, and blue jeans, they're the people that I really,
You do it for for the littlest person, so that way it's for everybody. If I understand what you're saying, what you are about to hear shocked us and may shock you.
I don't do it for the bald people. They're mean to me. They beat me up.
Thankfully, our cameraman stepped in to console him in what was a difficult time.
Fair enough. I don't mean to interject. I'm the camera guy. I completely understand.
It's bad. I don't know. It was
Take a
like,
picture
I
right in his
remember I
face.
pulled up to the hospital. We were
Okay.
pulling over to the hospital because, you know, this happened to us. And it could be happening to citizens. And Lord, it was looked like a bomb went off. Looked like a bomb went off in the city, and then
No
everyone
kidding.
was going to the hospital. Yeah, everyone's just limping there. There's
Everyone sees the hospital. Everybody thinks safe, you know,
man,
life-saving. And
Dead
you
guy.
are out here seeing that. Goodness gracious, the beat
we
is.
had to go in there. We had
unrelenting.
to go in there, and
I'm
there was people
dead,
going
bro.
crazy inside there too. So we actually had to make sure that the hospital workers could operate and whatnot. That's what I was worried about right now, actually.
Okay, all right. Well, we don't want any. We didn't want to possibly stumble upon something that is open to litigation, because then we come across stuff that we cannot release to the public as information develops. Well, thank you, officer. I believe that concludes this interview. Is there anything else that you would like to add to this?
My name is Dave Jones. Have a nice day.
Dave Jones. This is Weazel News. And I am your host, Amerigo Vesgucci, signing off.